What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Invade, and we are back. And I'm only saying back because I always say back again, and I ain't really been here in God knows how long. First things first, if y'all hear some noise in the background, that's just my kids. I don't have my mic set up right now. Plan on getting a new one in the next couple of days. So if y'all hear my kids in the background, just bear with me. It just means your boy been busy. My kids is being kids, right? But it's about that time where we got to NBA 2K27, and a lot of people are starting to figure out, or at least try to decide if that's a game that they want to get. Are they going to get it? Are they not going to get it? Am I going to get it? Am I going to play it? Am I not going to play it? Um, and I'm kind of like back and forth. Like, yeah, I want to get it, but also I don't want to get it. And I go through this dance every year with 2K where like I play it for like 4 to 5 months heavy, and then I just get bored of the game. More so just because I get tired of beating everybody and wreck by like 50, 60. But then I also don't have friends to really play it heavy competitively where I can get my butt smacked for a couple times to learn the meta and learn how to get better at the game. So in that aspect, it kind of messes things up for me in there because there's no way for me to really take my competitiveness and go to the next level in that aspect. So I kind of just get bored playing the game and just keep going. But talking about NBA 2K27, think that the game is moving in the right direction. I just think it's taking too long to get to where it's trying to go. Like, I think it's really cool that my players can now be women as well. That's something that NBA Live did literally 7, 8 years ago. So the fact that 2K is just now doing this is crazy to me. And I think maybe it's because they just thought the NBA 2K community would be weird. And if you want to be honest, we are weird. Sometimes we're weird in a good way, and sometimes we're weird in a bad way. But there's 1,000% going to be people that's running around saying like, "Oh, you just got coochie on," or "I just put my coochie on you, boy." Like that's gonna happen, bro. It's without a doubt. That coochie on, something like that. It's gonna catch. It's gonna be a phrase that someone's gonna start, and everybody's gonna be saying it by the end of this year for sure, without a doubt. That's just how it's gonna be because that's just how the 2K community is. For one, we'll be making a female player and enjoying it just for the fun of it because I think it's cool. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. And dudes will be dudes and women will be women. You probably still won't be able to tell who's playing who. But at the end of the day, it's a feature that's available, so might as well let it rock. I think it actually opens up content creating opportunities as well because you can have a My Player, your normal dude version of your My Player for My Career. You can also have a girl version and come out with a series of what's different about the girl versus the guy that you're playing. You know, there's totally ton of things that you can do content wise that I think is pretty cool for 2K in that aspect. I did watch Joe No's interview with Mike Wayne, and I thought the interview was good overall. But I don't think that the right questions are being asked. I also think that a lot of the things that Mike Wang talked about, as far as the differences in the game, Joe knows kind of debunked in some of his videos. For instance, Mike Wang talking about how defense is going to be so good this year and that offense is not going to be as heavy as what it used to be. And then there's Joe knows videos of Troy literally, or is it Trey? No, it's not Troy. Trey. Trey literally cutting him off in the perfect angle, and then Joe knows sliding right off his body and getting a free bucket. So when you start to think about things like it's like have they really fixed the collisions and things like that? We don't know. I saw that layups are supposed to definitely be powerful. It looks like dunks are going to be powerful this year. Looks like paint dunks are going to be standing dunks are going to be powerful this year as well. Depending on the height that you make for a center, things of that nature. Again, somebody's gonna make a female that's 7'1" or 2, and then go dunk on them. They're gonna say you got coochie on. I'm definitely gonna. It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. But um, just in that aspect alone, I think they're moving in the right direction there. I just think that some of the stuff that we've been dealing with for years is still the exact same thing. I think it's cool that you can literally customize more of your dribbling options. Do I think that's going to cause players to play play massively different from each and every one? Nope, I do not. I think because at the end of the day, you're going to have your content creators, and this is to. By the way, let me just say this. I'm going to go on a quick rant right here. Let me just say this: it is not the content creators' fault that people are coming out and then using the moves that the content creators are using. Generally, the content creators that you guys all follow are people who don't want to lose, right? And who wants to lose in a game that you spend money on to play? So generally what happens is they're going to find the best moves that they can use, and then they're going to post that video because that video is going to do numbers, and then you're going to have a bunch of people using the same moves because they don't want to lose. That's just the way of 2K, right? It's the way of life. Nobody plays a game just to lose. If you want to play the game to have fun and do the crazy stuff that you see in there by playing like a Kobe Bryant, or playing like a LeBron James, or using all of Luka Doncic's step backs and stuff, if that's what you want to do, then by all means, have fun doing that. But you're probably not going to win a lot when you're doing stuff like that, especially against higher level players. Um, But again, you play for the game, so pay for it. Play it the way you want to play it, right? So I just want to get that out the way too, because that's inevitably going to happen. There's going to be people who are going to make videos, and they're going to be moves that are broken, and you're going to see those moves be the predominant way of doing things because that's just how it is. And I hope that that's not the case, but generally that's how it works. And hopefully this year, with there being so many more creatability, if that's even a word, or creative ways, I should say, to use your moves and whatever, as far as you making your own move set. Hopefully, we do see some people do some different things, but I just feel like there's going to be people that are going to use the exact same stuff that's broken because it's just how every year goes, right? I think it's dope that Rec has 5 different gyms. I think it's dope that they took out Pro Am and put in crew mode to allow for all crews to play together. I think it's dope that you can have multiple crew games at one time. And I was about to say Pro Am, but I guess whatever crew arena it's going to be, I don't even know what the phrase of it is. That you can have multiple crew members playing in those games. So you can have someone be 13-0, and then you get back on with your teams, and you check tomorrow, and you 13-10 because your other team who's running the games done lost. Right? So I think that's dope, though. I think it's cool. I like that there's things that come with it as well. So like as far as like prizes and milestones and stuff like that, I think that's dope. Um, so we'll see what happens there. I just think that some of the things that need to be talked about, one in particular, is the servers, and I think this just gets lost in the shuffle of 2K in general, and I think it's because most people just kind of gave up. But me being a 2K head that's played it since like 2K7, I can remember when latency was literally nothing online, like where the game felt like you were literally playing it offline, even when you were online. And as more people join and more people join and more people join and more people got hit to how great of a game that 2K was back then that's when latency really started to get introduced. And I don't think that they've ever done a good job of actually fixing that. I think you still have now a lot of people who are consistently still playing games and having to learn different jump shots for offline, different jump shots for online, different jump shots for my team, different jump shots for rec, different jump shots for park. Like it feels like every area or even what is it, theater? It feels like every area that you go into, you have to almost have a different jump shot to kind of, or if you don't even get a different jump shot, you have to like get acclimated to where you're at in order for the game to feel good and you get used to your jump shot again, which I just think is unacceptable in this day and age. Especially when you have so many games that generally run without any issues now and things move and do exactly what they're supposed to do when you move. So I think that's where 2K is failing for sure. And they need to get that definitely fixed. But I'm just a small voice, so I don't think that there's any way or chance that that's going to happen. Am I going to get the game? The answer is yes. I'm going to get the game, but I don't plan on streaming it. Like I don't literally plan on, staying online for multiple hours. You guys know I used to stay on like 15, 16 hours a day just playing 2K. I'm not doing that. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to enjoy the game for what it is. And not get burnt out because I'm playing it so much. Overall, like I said, I think it's going in the right direction. I just don't know if I'm like, yay, yay, yay. I'm more like, are we getting a 2K26 2.0 game right now? And that much I don't know, but I love basketball, so I'm going to play the game and we'll see what happens from there.